Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Beloved congregation, I am going to start explaining the Japji Sahib Katha, or the meaning of Japji Sahib in English. I have listened to many translations of Japji Sahib in English, but I have different understanding from those translations. So I have studied and made the decision to share my own understanding of Japji Sahib in English, which I have developed through my studies. However, English is not my first language, but I will still try to explain everything as I understand it. Japji Sahib was written by the first Guru, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. There are an estimated 600 translations of Japji Sahib, and everyone has a different understanding of the Bani and its verses. I am not stating that they are wrong while I am right. It simply depends on one's level of understanding. Therefore, no one can claim to have the final translation of Japji Sahib, as different meanings can be derived on different occasions. Many scholars believe that Guruji wrote Japji Sahib after completing his preaching tour and settling in Kartarpur. It is believed that he narrated his preaching experiences in this Bani. Wherever Guruji travelled, he met many people and engaged in discussion about the God. Their beliefs, questions, answers, and Guru's explanation about the God, all these facts are recorded in Japji Sahib Bani. We can also say that the whole essence of Guruji's preaching tour is in this Bani. Everything will be found in this Bani. Guruji has written on all subjects in this Bani. Japji Sahib is the first Bani, first chapter of Shri Guru Granth Sahib. It is on page number 1 to 8. Every Sikh reads this Bani every day as it is the part of our Nitnem. Sikh Rath Maryada, Sikh Code of Conduct says it is desirable that every Sikh should carry on a continuous reading of the Guru Granth Sahib and complete a full reading in 1 or 2 months or over a longer period. Recite it every day, understand it and implement it in your life. Why we have been told to recite it every day? If we were to read it every day with understanding, then we would be ashamed and embarrassed because our actions are not according to Guru's teachings. Unfortunately, we don't understand the meaning of the Bani. We are born once by our parents, but after obtaining knowledge from the Bani, we are reborn because Gurbani completely changed our lives. The Japji Sahib have 38 stanzas, podium and 2 sloks. The first slok is Aad Sach Jugad Sach, and second slok is Pavan Guru Pani Pita. The stanza is an English word meaning a measured section like a paragraph of a poem. Slok is a Punjabi word. The English pronunciation is a sloka. Slok is a poetic form literally meaning phrase. Guruji has written on all subjects in Japji Sahib, for instance, the act of taking sacred bath on pilgrimages, deception of acting as if one has achieved inner silence, one has achieved inner peace by remaining quiet, making donation just to show off, and the creation of universe, how it was created and how long it took. As other religions have described in the scriptures about the creation of the universe. In this Bani, Guruji starts from Mool Mantra and then talks about the famous rituals, describes about Hukam, describes about Lord's command, vastness of Hukam, how many are singing his praise. Guru Sahib has explained everything in this Bani. Sometimes Guru has to write 3-4 stanzas to complete one subject. As we read the Podiya of Sunaya, we have 4 stanzas of Sunaya, stanzas of listening, and then Guru Pasha writing 4 stanzas of implementation. Manne ki gat kahi na jaye. Then Guru Pasha writing about countless people what are doing. Many trying to find the vastness of his creation. Everything has been mentioned in this body. Many are singing his praise and trying to obtain him mentioned in the stanzas of Sodar Tera Keha. Even they are countless, including the earth, air, water, deities, Dharamraj and Chitragupt, all are singing your praise. Except of these, there are so many who don't come to my mind. Hor kete gavan se main chit na avan. Guru Nanak Maharaj has talked about 5 stages, 5 khands of our lives in this Bani of Japji Sahib. Dharam Khand, Gyan Khand, Sharam Khand, Karam Khand and Sach Khand. We will learn about these stages stanza by stanza. We will also discuss about Dharamraj and Chitragupt in this Bani. As we climb up stair by stair, Guru Sahib taught us how we can shape our mind and make it beautiful. As Gurbani says to us, Man moti je gehna hove. Make the pearl of the mind like a jewel. Nowadays, the majority of people running after money or running to enhance their physical appearance, which is excellent, but no one thinks about the nourishment of their mind. Gurbani teaches us how to make our mind a jewel. Therefore, this lecture is for everyone who has a mind, as Bani talks about the mind, and every human has a mind. Guru has talked about Brahmins, yogis, and about Qazi Mullahs, the Imams, Muslim chaplains. We can say that there is not any subject which hasn't been mentioned in the Japji Sahib, as Guru Granth Sahib teaches us about all subjects. The Japji Sahib Bani is the key of understand Shri Guru Granth Sahib. The name of the Bani is Jap. Ji and Sahib are respected words. The conclusion of the Bani is Ikonkar. Ikonkar is the definition of Mool Mantra. But in more details, Mool Mantra is the definition of Japji Sahib. But in more details, the Japji Sahib is the definition of Shri Guru Granth Sahib. Therefore, if we learn the meaning of Mool Mantra, we can understand the meaning of Japji Sahib, and then we can understand the meaning of Shri Guru Granth Sahib. We are engrossed in our evils, lust, anger, greed, unnecessary attachment and ego. When we understand the Bani, we can implement our Guru's teachings in our lives. Then 5 evils will be renounced. As in the darkness we can't see anything, we fall down and get injured. But in the light we don't fall down or get injuries. A person can see the path ahead and can very easily escape themselves. In the beginning of Japji Sahib, Guruji talks about a religious rituals which was famous that Brahmins convinced people to follow alongside other rituals. This ritual was that if you clean your body at a sacred site while on pilgrimage, your mind would also be cleansed. The Brahmins also preached about gaining inner peace or peace of mind through remaining quiet. First, we will go over the meaning of Mangalachar known as Mool Mantra, then Slok and all stanzas. Guru Nanak Sahib Ji has written 3-4 stanzas to complete one topic. All Shabads have Rahau, means pose, and Rahau lines has the main idea of the Shabad. But in the Japji Sahib stanzas doesn't have Rahau. Instead of Rahau lines, stanzas main idea is in end 2 lines. Therefore, we will start from ending lines of each stanza. Guru Sahib has taught us to build a foundation of truthfulness in the Japji Sahib. But unfortunately, we only tend to read the Bani, Shabads, verses rather than understanding what is written in the Bani. As we clean our body with water, we can clean our mind by reciting and implementing the teachings of Bani. As Bani says to us, Bahar Dev Pakhaliye Je Man Dhove Koi. If one were to wash his heart inwardly, like the stone idol which is washed on the outside, the filth of our mind will be cleansed by Guru's teachings. In Brahmanism, they wash stone idols as part of their faith. This is not restricted to them. Other religious persons have taken to this ritual, even Sikhs. If the Brahmins performing these rituals, they are blessed because they are implementing their scriptures. They have been told by their Vedas to perform those rituals, but the other religious persons have taken to this ritual, even Sikhs. Guru has given very easy explanations so that we can all understand his teachings. There are many ways to pronounce the part recitation of Bani verses. We will try to understand it along the discussion. By the grace of Guru, I am going to start continuous discussion of Japji Sahib. Before I begin to explain my understanding of Japji Sahib, I will go over a few verses from the Guru Granth Sahib, why it is so important to understand and implement Bani, make an effort to understand the Bani and encourage your families to listen to it. As Bani says to us, Satgur no sabko vekhda, jeta jagat sansar. All the living beings of the world behold the true Guru. But still, in the next line, Guru Maharaj is saying, Ditthai mukat na hovai jichar Shabad na kare vichaar. The word mukat is from Sanskrit language. It means liberation from our bonds. One type of bond is outwardly, like someone being tied with rope, handcuffs, or with chains. Another bond is in our mind, because our mind is entangled in bad thoughts, entangled in evils. To get liberation from these bonds, we learn by understanding the Bani. One is not liberated by merely seeing him, unless one contemplates the word of his Shabad, unless one implement Guru's teachings. We will go over the liberation in Japji Sahib because Gurbani talks about liberation while we are still alive, not after our death. However, it is not the topic right here to discuss. If someone thinks he can achieve everything only by reciting the Bani, I would like to provide the reference from the Bhai Gurdas Ji's Bani. As Bhai Gurdas Ji says in his Bani, Khand khand keh jehba na swad mitho ave. Bhai Gurdas Ji is saying, by saying sugar, sugar, your tongue can't taste the sweetness. But if we have even the smallest grain of sugar in our mouth, then we can taste the sweetness. Bring the teachings of your Guru in your life and taste it, then you will be able to shape your mind as per Guru's word. I would like to remind you here that just because I am describing the meaning of Japji Sahib doesn't make me a scholar or doesn't make me a philosopher. People get the knowledge about a religion and tell others they are scholars. They place themselves on higher positions. As Guru Arjan Pasha Ji has mentioned in his Bani, it is also a deception, pakhand. What Guru Maharaj is saying, Paat padeo ar ved vichaaryo, nival koyangam sadhe. They have read the scriptures, contemplated the Vedas, they have practiced inner cleansing techniques of yoga, and they have controlled their breath. Now Guru Maharaj is saying, by performing all of these rituals, what is their achievement? Guru Pasha is describing what in the next line. Guru Maharaj is saying, Panch janasyo sang na chutkyo, adak ahambud bande. What is their achievement? Guru Pasha describing here. But they can't escape from the company of the five evils. They are increasingly bound to egotism. We have seen many devotees, what they say, I recite Bani 5, 10, 100 times in a day, By reading the scriptures, liberation is not obtained from evil. What should I do then? Guru Pasha says, Pyare, in vid milan na jai, main kiye karam aneka. Oh beloved, this is not the way to meet the Lord. I have performed these rituals so many times. Har paryo, Swami ke dwara dijay buddha babeka. I have clasped, exhausted at the door of my Lord Master. I pray that He may grant me a discerning intellect. I am not saying these are my words. No, this Shabad has been written in the Guru Granth Sahib and Guru Maharaj Ji saying, Pyare, in vid milan na jai, main kiye karam aneka. Guru Maharaj Ji saying, what should I do then? Pasha describing in the next line, Har paryo Swami ke dware, dijay buddha babeka. Surrender everything to our Lord. Surrender your body and mind, surrender your wealth and everything to the Guru. Obey the order of his will and you will find him. I will now finish the discussion of Japji Sahib. Please forgive my mistakes. May Vaheguru bless us and we will start the first chapter, the meaning of Mool Mantra, in the next video. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.